Hi there, everybody. Murray Lincoln is my name. And welcome today to the beginnings of our 2021 OWCA virtual woodcarving show. I'm making this short video today just to show you what the schedule is going to be for this next 2 weeks. So hopefully, as you look at the schedule, it may be a little bit late for Saturday's event, but as you look at it over the next couple of weeks, you'll see what we're planning for every second day or so. So just in a moment, I'll show you the PowerPoint presented for you. So our show starts on Saturday, the 6th, and these are some of the events that we're going to have. At 2 p.m. on Saturday, welcome to the show. It's going to introduce our judging and the awards that are going to come at the end of the 2 weeks, and our People's Choice Award, and then introducing the Lincoln Challenge. That's me. My challenge to you is to do a 2 by 2 by 4 inch carving. So just a block of wood in between the 6th and 13th, if you could carve it during that time, or if you have one carved already, perhaps send that to me. And you'll see down at the bottom of the screen, your name and your address, the club name, if you belong to one, and the name of your carving, and the words that describe who you are. And send that to me, president@ontariowoodcarvers.com. And much appreciated if you do that, and we'll look forward to seeing your response. The award, I should mention, just going back here for a moment, the award for this Lincoln Challenge is I'm going to present you with the miniature carving that I've done. And that'll be my gift to you. So Nick, the week starts off on March 9th, carving small, a miniature world. That's me, Murray Lincoln. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I do with the miniature carving and some of the history of miniature carving and how it might affect some of the work that you're doing. On Thursday, the 11th at 2 p.m., we have marketing, starting your carving business with Lou Chenet. And Lou is going to talk about it, how he developed his carving methods and what is taking place in the world of selling a carving. Many carvers, there's kind of not a conflict, but a discussion going on. I don't sell my carvings, some say, I just give them away. Others say, I need to sell my carvings, especially young fellows that are going to be starting off in the carving world. So some of this information is going to be very valuable to those people that perhaps are considering carving as a business or as an extra business on the side. And Thursday at 7:30 p.m., we have an introduction to Pyrography by Keith Kirkham. Keith's a valuable member in Ontario Woodcarver Association and does a marvelous job with his pen, his hot nibs and tips. And he's going to give us some tips about how you might start your pyrography work, and maybe some tips as you get to the point to grow to where he is right now in his pyrography work. Saturday, 3 p.m., it's a roundup of carvers. And what we're asking you to look at and think about that day is we want to talk about carving, questions and answers, an open discussion with carvers about the problems they may have, the problems you may have. And as carvers come along and join us that day, I'm sure that each one's going to contribute something of help to you. So we go to my next slide, and that goes to the fact that on March 14th, and that's a Saturday first event of a roundup of Ontario woodcarvers, and Saturday is the 13th, March 14th, Sunday at 3 p.m., again, another roundup opportunity. So you didn't have a chance to check in with the first roundup, come into the second one, or come to both. And one of our issues we're talking about carving and questions and answers is keeping excited about carving and your carving club after more than a year away. How can you help, or how can we help to engage and energize and rebuild your club, your carving club? March 15th, as you see, is 7:30 p.m. is a visit to Lee Valley with Kevin Reed. Kevin's one of our new on-the-spot reporters and does a great job of this. You're going to be able to go back behind the scenes and see what Lee Valley and Scarborough is all about. March 16th, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m., Caricature Carvers, True North Caricature Carvers with Mike Sullivan, John Paul Andre, and Mark Sheridan are going to be sharing some of their thoughts about how this group will grow out of and with the Ontario Woodcarver Association, but also looking at certain aspects of character carving that you might be interested in. And there'll be a chance at the end of the presentation for you to ask questions and maybe get some advice from these three guys that are really capable in what they do. Our March 19th is 7:30 p.m. at night is the Lincoln Challenge, and we're going to be showing the different carvings that come from each one and then doing the draw that evening for the winner of that particular carving competition. March 20th is Saturday, 3 p.m., a wrap-up of our 2021 virtual show. The winners will be announced and reflections and feedback will come. And we're looking forward to an opportunity for you to come along and be a part of that day, particularly. And looking at the future and wondering what we're going to do next as we look at the possible openings of our shows for, who knows, maybe the fall of 2021. We're hoping that all of us will be able to get the vaccination this year and earlier this year and maybe before summertime and make that a possibility. We're all looking forward to coming back and be together with the shows. To come to the end of this video, I look forward to seeing you on screen and maybe you coming along to help us this way. The tasks of putting together this virtual show has been something that's not too easy. Now, I know many of you have been involved in setting up shows in your own particular area, and that has been a challenge year by year, setting the tables up, setting the display top pieces, and organizing the carvings on the desktop. This year, basically, we have just had three of us in our OWCA executive looking at developing this idea, but we're looking forward to possibly having other shows and other seminars coming up this year. If it doesn't open up as far as the communities are concerned. But as we look at that, I want to say a special thank you to Kevin Reed and also to Mark Sheridan for all the work that they've done. It's tremendous, the number of hours that have been put into putting the show together. And we just thank you all so much for what you've done in that area.